Be prepared.
It's very easy to gain weight here.
Unfortunately, your friendships will be affected. If you are finding problems in your home country, try to work on them inside yourself first before you go to a new country.
Also, another thing, eyebrows and grooming. Eyebrows, it did take me a while to find someone that could do my eyebrows that wasn't charging Western price. A lot of places I checked that they were charging more than what I used to pay in Australia to do my eyebrows. So it took me a bit of shopping around to find someone that I thought was reasonably priced.
Definitely made us raise a few eyebrows.
Boo.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Another thing to consider for males is barbers. They've got a lot of barbers around for very good prices. However, I think they specialize more in Asian hair and not really Western hair. I find that when they do the haircut on like an Asian person, the haircut looks really nice, but then they'll try to do the same haircut on like someone with white hair or black hair, and it doesn't look as good. So to find those barbers that can specialize in like white hair or black hair and style it how you would in a Western country, you're gonna pay Western price or very close to Western price for that. The next point is that in Thailand, the Thai society tends to look out for their own and they put their own first, which actually is very nice to see. And I think Western countries should take note of that.
Only Thai citizens can own land in Thailand, which, as much as it can make it tricky for people from other countries who want to buy in Thailand, it is a good thing for the people of Thailand. And these things all give me optimism for the future for the people of Thailand.
Also, an example is how there's only certain things that's reserved for Thai nationals only, small things. And one example is the certain jobs. If you want to come here, you'll know that certain jobs are only reserved for Thai people. And I think that's just really nice how the society looks after their people like that.
They don't put money above the well-being of their own people.
And it's beautiful. And I think the Western countries should learn from that. It's very nice to see that sense of community that they have. And even if we're not included as outsiders, it's just nice to see.
Well, that's another thing. The law is not always strictly enforced. It can be up to the discretion of the officer in the moment.
One example of this is we were in Pattaya recently and we were driving a scooter. There was us and about 4 other scooters. They were all Thai people. We were all going the wrong way down a one-way street. But I didn't see the sign. You saw the sign.
Yes, I did. I saw the sign. However, Google Maps still told us to go that way. And look, when you go to a country such as Thailand, you will see the scooter drivers there. Sometimes they will follow the road rules to the T, just as if they are a car. And sometimes they will just do things their way and do exactly what they want to do because they're on a scooter.
That's right. There was a police officer at the end of this street. He pulled all of us over. The Thai people, they showed their Thai ID. He sent them on their way, but we had to pay a fine. We got our Thai licenses now, so maybe we'll get let off the hook. It's just how it is here. And it's just one of the prices that you will have to pay being here. A lot of times as a foreigner, you can be seen a bit as like a cash cow.
The next point is Thailand is an introverted society.
That's very good for people like ourselves. We're actually very introvert, especially you, Peter.
Yeah, I thrive on alone time.
Yes, even I have to give him alone time from me.
As much as, I like spending time with Tiana more than anything else in the world.
Oh, honey.
In public, you are less likely to see certain things that you can see in Western countries. That's just day-to-day stuff. For example, do people yell at each other around public transport and on public transport in your home country? It doesn't happen in Thailand.
Here, people are very non-confrontational and very reserved. People don't get into arguments. If you're very argumentative or very combative, you wouldn't fit in here. You'd be ostracized. They don't look highly upon that. For us, it's nice because we don't like to argue, actually. We find it to be a waste of energy. So we really like that. If people don't argue, they will just avoid. And then if you have a problem, you can't be like how you would be in a Western country. Like, no, fix this now. Oh, this is so unprofessional. I'm a customer, this and that. You don't do that here. You maybe say, okay, thank you. Go ask someone else.
Yeah.
Or you just deal with it indirectly.
Yes. Thai people place a lot of value on the dignity of saving face, and it can be considered disrespectful to maybe embarrass someone slightly in front of others. And that is why you will see people really maintain and hold their temper in public, because losing their temper and having, say, a public outburst or getting into a argument in public would be considered to be losing face.
Calm down. Bitch, you and your goddamn money, bitch!
Which can, as we mentioned before, maybe ostracize people from society a little bit. Saving face and no public outbursts also relates to road rage or lack thereof. We're in a big city, Bangkok, and yet we never see road rage. People will use the horn, but they don't use it to say, hey, what are you doing? Get out of my way, blah, blah, blah. They just use it as it's usually a quick honk to say, hey, don't forget about me. I exist over here. Bip, bip.
The politeness also comes through in the customer service. We find here the customer service is extraordinary in every level, from cleaners, from front desk people, security, restaurants. Yeah, and people will really go out of their way to try and help you. And they don't do it to extort from you. Like in some places you go, they'll help you, but then they expect a tip. Like in the US, they'll go above and beyond, but a tip is expected. Or some places, they'll give you half-ass service unless you're tipping. Then they'll give you the service that they're supposed to give you. That's not the case here. People take it as their personal mission to help you, even if it's not their job. Like, for example, security giving you instructions. Or when we first moved and we went to IKEA, one of the security guards, not only did he help us, because back then we couldn't communicate in Thai at all, besides like a couple of words, but he got on the phone with our Grab driver just to direct him. And then not only that, he helped us pack the car as well, well above and beyond his job description. He did it all just out of his compassion for us as humans, not because he expected a tip or not because it was in his job description.
And these things can all come from a deep-rooted sense of community in Thailand as well, and a lot of Asian countries in general. There is a strong knitted sense of community and family first before all else.
Yeah, and I experienced that as well in Malaysia. One time I was traveling through Malaysia, and just throughout Malaysia, I experienced that people would just be so friendly. One time I was on a bus going up to the north of Malaysia, Penang. The guy, like one of the other passengers, he bought me a snack. We stopped and he bought me a snack and just had a chat with me. Didn't expect anything out of it. Wasn't trying to get my number or anything like that. Wasn't asking for money. It was just showing Malaysian hospitality.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that story before.
I can tell you more later. So should you do it? Should you make the move to Thailand? If you're moving to experience growth, a new way of life, new culture, you don't see your way of life as superior, you can assimilate and be open-minded, then I think go for it. If you're open to adapting, if you can think on your feet or accommodate when problems arise and stay calm and collected, you're willing to grow, then I think definitely is a good thing to consider moving.
However, if you want to move simply because you think the move alone will change and solve all of your problems that you may have, such as lack of ability to save money, or maybe your dating life isn't going so well and you think, oh, I'll just take me in and drop me into another country and then I'll meet someone then.
Don't do that. We see a lot of that being pushed online at the moment. You can just move to a different place and you're going to have completely different results. That may happen to a small minority, but I think the majority, you have problems because of you. I think you need to work on yourself, be your best self, and then date. You still got to do that here. If the problem is you, if you have issues navigating relationships, if you have communication issues, those problems aren't going to go away if you start dating here. It's going to get worse when you get into the relationship because you're still bringing you.
No matter what happened to you in the past, if you're not asking yourself, what could I do better next time, then chances are you are going to run into similar issues again in the future.
Except you're going to be broke too.
You're broke.
So I think definitely work on yourself, because I know a gentleman who's been to many different countries and struggled to find a woman, yet he thinks coming here is going to solve his woman problem. Is not. The common denominator between you and all these 6 countries you've been to and you have dating problems is you.
And if you just want to come here because you think, oh, I can live like a king and not have to pay, the money for that kind of lifestyle, wrong.
Try again, motherfucker.
That's right. You can live like a king here, but it's going to come with money.
So in summary, if you are open to new horizons and you are open to potentially having to change small aspects of your life in order to respect the new place that you are going to.
And yourself, you may have to change things about yourself and habits that you've learned growing up.
Then by all means, go for it. Give it a go.
But if you're coming because of one specific thing that you want, I'm coming because it's cheap. I'm coming because I want to find a boyfriend or girlfriend. No.
You just want to drop yourself in like the little orange guy on Google Maps.
Yeah, changing nothing, adapting nothing, then you're going to struggle and you probably won't last. Well, so that was our video today. Thank you for enjoying this nice space and this nice view with us.
If you haven't already, make sure you like the video. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think.
Tell us if after all of this, you still would consider coming, or if there's anything that we missed in the video that you think is important that you're not hearing people talk about. If you already live here, let us know below. We haven't been here for that long. We're not experts at living here. We know some people get here after a couple of weeks, they're self-appointed experts. We're not. So we're constantly learning about life here, and we welcome any other people's experiences as well. So please leave those in the comments for us.
We're not financial experts either. This is not financial advice. Don't worry, Dave Ramsey, your job is secure.
Okay, thank you, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Actually, we'll show you a quick view.
Yes, this is the view behind you. Hope you enjoyed getting a peek at it. Got that highway there. Got some buildings over here. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, just for context. We've got a hospital right there, which could be handy one day. We've got a building with a helipad down there. You can see that. We've got a temple in there. Bravo shopping mall, which is always very, very empty. Frighteningly empty. Some skyscrapers over there. My school is in that general direction somewhere that you're looking now. And here's the most beautiful woman in the world.
He's lying.
Now, toodle-oo.